Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Llorente hurtling down that right flank. That's good running with the ball. Tries a shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Victoria finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hullet. Baresi. Neymar. And it's Hullet. Now it's Villa. That's a nicely weighted pass. David Villa! Sensational from David Villa! A finish of true class! That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Victoria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, what about this cross? Oh, lovely bit of skill. That's a cute ball. It's a goal kick. Spread it left. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And he can clear it away. Victoria have reclaimed it. And it's Roberto Carlos. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Dybala. Lovely bit of skill. Eze. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedri knocks it into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely shaped ball, not the most accurate pass. Vittoria are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
Can he get it through? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. It's Hullet. Out to the right. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Serves up across. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that. And that is that. Neymar. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Driving forward. And here's Mbappe. Bullet. Quality ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. Referee's given a throw. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Dybala tries making a foray down the right. It's a pretty loose pass. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And it's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pedri. Now it's Eze. Neymar. Now it's Villa. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's bounced back off the post. Neymar. He's looking wide. Now it's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Hullet. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Rafinha. He is through here! Pedri. Mbappe. Here's a chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chooses to go back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Eze. Looking for options for movement. There's the shot! He scored! And they get themselves in front!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Ha segnato al 59esimo minuto, numero 22.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Can he get on the end of this? Just about up to the hour now. Passes short and sharp. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bullet. David Villa. Played out towards the right wing. Rafinha receives it in a wide position. Aims beyond the defence.
Vitoria really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Numero 10, numero 14, numero 7, numero 22. Lasciano il
It's the
campo
flank.
il numero 37.
Neymar.
Il numero
Always
17,
onto this.
Il numero 11.
David Villa.
Il numero 20. Il numero 19.
Mohamed Salah. And it's Szoboszlai. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Tchouaméni. It's Lukaku! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Cannavaro. Baresi. Bullet. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Neymar, and he skips past his man. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Yamal. Bullet! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mohamed Salah! And that's a real chance missed.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Pirlo. Getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Neymar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Son Heung-min. Szoboszlai, he's onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Mohamed Salah. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ball is over the line. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's Lukaku! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Lukaku deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, terrible pass. Salah. Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. Keeper's dealt with that. Decent chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. It's a really well-measured ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's at the end. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Fernando Torres is looking really fired up here, Peter.
Well, he's been a favourite of yours for years, hasn't he?
Well, club biases aside, I don't think I've ever seen a striker who's so outstanding both inside and outside the box and who routinely makes the spectacular seem ordinary.
And his numbers are a long, long way from ordinary. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! It's anyone's ball now. Park Ji-sung. Gets a good foot in there. Eze. Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Beckham. And Koundé. Ambitious ball here. Chouameni. Saliba. Produces a cross. The most accurate pass. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for the run. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Killishoy. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chance here to counter. Dybala, good purposeful running this. Rodri does well to get it back. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's going for goal! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's Llorente.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Torres. Oh, super fine. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Now that's well seen too. It's just beyond his reach. And now the breakaway. Nice control. That's good running with the ball. Chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. DiMarco plays it short. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk. And it's Van Dijk. Van de Ven. Van Dijk. To Messi. And it's Koundé. Kilitshoy, always looking for that half a chance. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's been shipped out wide. Dybala. Nicely worked. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Torres, Killishoy, too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now, can they get him away? Dybala. Van de Ven gets over and intercepts. And it's Robertson. Early ball. Terrific header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That pass has been well intercepted. Eze. It's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Park Ji-sung. Dybala. Oh, that's nice. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Mbappe is magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy!